Okay, hi there guys, it's Lee here from Paramount Fitness, and today I'm joined with Michalis, who has just finished our 6-week body transformation program. And I wanted to take this opportunity to kind of capture on camera the first time that I'm going to speak to Michalis about his 6-week body transformation and get a bit of feedback. So it's completely raw, and you guys get to have a bit of a feel and an understanding about what the program entails and how the journey unfolds. So before we get into your measurements and what you've achieved, talk to me about the reason why you got in contact with us in the first place.
Well, just finished university, so I was feeling a bit lethargic. I wasn't really exercising, nutrition wasn't there, I was stressed with exams and dissertation and so on. And I was just looking for a way to kind of, in a sense, get fit quick, in an essence, but more just to bring up my fitness levels back to where they were before I went back to uni, because I was quite active, and it took me quite a while to get up to that stage.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just looking for a thing that could take care of all the aspects around my fitness and my diet and so on. So
okay, so kind of explain how you were feeling before you started in terms of what was your physique like, what was your energy levels like, just in a nutshell.
Yeah, physique, I was out of shape. I was noticing sort of minor things like body fat. I knew it was getting bigger, clothes were starting to get tighter, and I was just feeling getting out of breath easily. Like when I was walking to uni, even though it was like a 20-minute walk, I started getting a bit of a sweat on and so on. So I felt, definitely something wasn't going right. In terms of diet as well, I just felt myself snacking on chocolates, which I never usually used to do. But I was just overindulging in sort of sugary snacks and not really having a balanced diet. Like for breakfast, I'll have cereal and a protein shake or something on that sort of boundary, something easy and quick.
Mm-hmm.
And then I wouldn't eat anything throughout the day until sort of dinner time, where I just had to indulge in everything I wanted to. So it was definitely a massive counterbalance with my diet.
Okay, so then you got in touch with us.
Yeah.
What was the reason, or how did you hear about Paramount in the first place?
Initially, it was my old manager. I knew that he was training with you guys, and I saw the results within sort of 21 days, because he did the 21-day detox, and he had a transformation in exactly 21 days. You could tell the difference. His fitness levels was up. So I had that sort of planted in the back of my head, and then it took me about a year to sign up, because obviously I moved away for uni, but I still remembered it. And every time I drive past in the street, you always see the sign that says about the 6-week body transformation. So I was just kind of following up on what I already knew, and then yeah.
Okay. So you got in contact with me. We dropped a few emails back and forth. Then I invited you down to the studio, and you had your initial consultation when you decided that you wanted to come on board. Mm-hmm. How important has the consultation, the measurements, and the ongoing support been in terms of importance?
It's been a massive help. In terms of the initial consultation, you go for everything, so you know your body fat, you know how much you weigh, and it kind of covers all the key aspects. You go over the nutrition of what you're doing, because a week before you start, you have like a meal plan. So obviously Lee or Dan, whoever does the initial consultation with you, they can see how your nutrition has been, and then they can kind of make slight tweaks to fit your program. And that was a massive help, because that's one of the key aspects for me. I knew I could do the training. Mm-hmm. I just need to get my fitness levels up, but it was my diet that was always letting me down.
Okay.
And then in terms of the Facebook group as well, so much support on there. There's a lot of documents on there as well that you can always refer back to.
Yeah.
Like your owner's manual, you got your 21-day detox on there as well, and then you've got the monthly workout plans as well that you can follow.
Yeah.
So you've got everything at your device. To be honest, it's you can get it on your phone. Like for me, I've got the 21-day detox on my phone. So whenever I'm not sure what to do or anything like that, I can just refer to it.
Yeah. That's good. That's a good tip as well. So you mentioned nutrition. You said that that's been kind of like the pinnacle thing, and that was like the most important thing for you in terms of changing. Mm-hmm. What nutritional habits have you changed over the last 6 weeks?
Well, I've been using MyFitnessPal, and that basically tracks your eating habits and what time you eat it. So whatever you eat, you just log it, just scan the barcode of the product, and it all logs it on there. And for me, everyone thinks eating fruit, it's healthy, you can get away with it eating as much as you like, but it's full of sugar, and you don't really think about that as much because it's a natural source. So for me, it was more just bringing down my fruit intake, just making sure that I was staying under my sugar levels, and getting more veg in, because for me, I found it easier just to have my 5 a day just in fruit. So yeah, it was just kind of, that was the main aspect. So making sure that I wasn't going overboard on fruit, having an equal balance between everything, especially sort of all my macros, so my carbs, my fats, my proteins, making sure that I was getting the bar across as much as possible to 0 to make sure that I was obviously nutritious enough throughout the day.
Yeah, now if you don't know what MyFitnessPal is, it's a tracking software where in actual fact if you search through our website you'll find a blog post on exactly how to use that. But it's just a management tool, isn't it? And obviously it's something that you've found very useful, but it's not something we get everybody to use. There are different tools to fit different people, but it's obviously worked extremely well for you. You've finished your 6 weeks now. You move to Birmingham in a couple of months. You're going to be training with us up until you leave. We've done your final set of measurements on the 6-week body transformation. So if you just want to tell the guys over 6 weeks what you've achieved, I know you've got them written down there because they're quite good.
So yeah, over the 6 weeks I've lost 7 kg, which is just around a stone or 15 pounds. So massive numbers. Centimeters overall, I've lost 13 centimeters, and that's from chest, hips, stomach sort of thing. So overall, quite a good number. And then I've reduced my body fat by 5%, which is quite hard to do. But I think one thing that Lee and Dan have taught me since I've been here is the best way to lose body fat is by doing sort of weight training rather than the traditional thinking about doing cardio and running. Obviously that is good, but if you want to burn body fat quicker and faster, doing weight training is one of the key things. So they're my measurements. So, yeah.
It sounds like you know what you're talking about. maybe we've educated you quite well. Okay, so these videos go around on Facebook, they go around on our website and YouTube, etc. There's a lot of people that will be watching this video a bit skeptical. What would you be saying to them if they're unsure about whether to, not necessarily come to Paramount, but just start on a fitness journey? What would you say to them?
Yeah, just do it, as Nike say. But yeah, just get out and do it, because it's, end of the day, I was in the same position. I was umming and ahhing, should I do it, should I not? Should I just sign up to the gym and do it myself? But I think just having someone there that can talk you through it, what you're doing, and just having someone to just say, your form isn't quite there, you might need to lower the weight. Because for me anyway, I just found myself getting lost in it, so I'd always put more weight on. Even if my form was going down, I'd just keep on putting weight on and I wouldn't see the results. But yeah, definitely just do it, especially with Paramount Fitness for me anyway. It's just having the people there around you. Like, you got the members only Facebook group, which everyone can talk to, contribute, motivate you, get you back on track, share recipes, anything like that. But yeah, for me definitely it was having Lee there to talk to whenever I was like feeling a bit going off track or anything like that, definitely helps. And then just having sort of the motivational words as well, especially with the group members before you're about to go into a training session or anything like that, helps massively. So yeah, just do it.